Let me ask you a question. Who told you that you couldn't? Who looked at your dream and shook their head? Who said, it's not realistic. It's too big. You're not ready. Now here's a better question. What if they're wrong? Success is predictable. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Most people don't doubt you because you lack ability. They doubt you because they lack belief. They measure your future with their limitations. They judge your potential by their past failures. And if you're not careful, you will start to believe them. That's the danger, not their words, but your acceptance of them. Listen carefully. You do not have to argue. You do not have to convince. You do not have to explain. You only have to improve. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Proving them wrong is not about revenge. It's about responsibility. Responsibility to your potential. Responsibility to your future. Responsibility to the person you could become. Because here's the truth. The best way to respond to doubt is with results. Quiet results. Consistent results. Undeniable results. Let them talk. While you work, let them doubt. While you develop, let them question. While you grow, one day, you won't have to say a word. Your life will speak for you. Let me ask you something. How many times have you heard someone say, you can't do that? How do you expect to succeed? Don't get your hopes up. We've all heard it. We've all felt it. And if you're honest, it hurt. It stung. It made you question yourself. But here's the thing about doubt. Doubt is not your enemy. No, doubt is a signal. It's a test. It's a challenge wrapped in disguise. Success is predictable. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. When someone doubts you, when someone criticizes you, you have a choice. You can let it discourage you, or you can let it fuel you. The great ones in life, the ones who changed their world, they all chose fuel. Criticism points you in a direction. It reveals where others see limitations. It shows where others think you cannot go. It highlights the areas that will test you the most. And those areas, those are exactly where growth lives. Every time someone tells you no, every time someone shakes their head, you have an opportunity to prove them wrong. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Use that doubt. Channel it. Let it ignite your focus. Think about it this way. When someone says you can't, it is really a vote of confidence in your potential. They may not see it. They may not believe it. But the fact that they are watching, the fact that they are doubting, means that your dreams are big enough to scare them. And fear, other people's fear, can become your fuel. Turn their doubt into determination. Turn their criticism into commitment. Turn their disbelief into action. Motivation will fade. Discipline must remain. It's not about shouting back. It's not about proving them wrong immediately. It's about building momentum. It's about creating undeniable results that speak louder than words ever could. The person who proves others wrong does not argue. They do not waste energy on explanations. They do not engage in debates. They work. They grind. They improve. Day by day. Step by step. Habit by habit. And over time, the results appear. Slowly at first, then all at once. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. You see, doubt is temporary. Results are permanent. Your consistent effort in silence is what turns skepticism into awe. To use doubt as fuel, you must adopt a mindset shift. Criticism is not a stop sign. Doubt is not a verdict. Naysayers are not enemies. They are your mirror. They reflect what is possible. They reveal the boundaries you must break. They show where you must rise higher. The major key to your better future is you. When someone doubts you, smile. Not because you are arrogant, not because you feel superior, but because you know something they don't. Your work will speak. Your results will speak. Your life will speak. And it will say louder than words ever could. I was underestimated. I was doubted. I was told no. And now I am unstoppable. Use doubt as fuel. Turn criticism into power. Let every you can't push you further. The greatest motivator is not applause. It's not recognition. It's the quiet determination to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than anyone believes. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Every naysayer, every critic, every doubter, they are part of your story. Let them be the spark. Let them be the fire. Let them be the reason you rise higher than you ever imagined. Because at the end of the day, it's not about them. It's about becoming the person who proves you were right all along. You are capable. You are strong. You are unstoppable. And that is how you use doubt as fuel. Proving them wrong starts with improving yourself. Not with arguments, not with excuses, not with temporary bursts of energy. It starts with raising your standards. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. When you raise your standards, you become harder to stop. You become someone who cannot be shaken by doubt. You become the person who quietly grows while others talk. Let me tell you something simple. The quality of your life is determined by the quality of your standards. Low standards produce low results. Average standards produce average outcomes. High standards produce extraordinary success. If you want to prove them wrong, you must demand more of yourself. Not for anyone else. Not to impress others. But for the person you see in the mirror. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. High standards change your habits. High standards change your choices. High standards change your destiny. Improvement is a daily commitment. Raising your standards isn't a single event. It's a daily decision. The choice to get up earlier. The choice to study when others are resting. The choice to work harder when motivation fades. These small choices compound over time. They transform your skills. They transform your confidence. They transform your life. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. When you commit to better habits, you raise the floor of your life. You stop being average. You stop being predictable. You become relentless. Raising your standards also raises the expectations others have of you. When you consistently perform at a higher level, when you refuse to settle for mediocrity, when you honor your commitments, you become harder to stop. Not because you are arrogant, not because you seek validation, but because your actions are consistent, disciplined, and unshakable. The major key to your better future is you. People may still doubt you. People may still criticize. But when you move at a higher standard, their doubt becomes irrelevant. Improving yourself is not a sprint. It is a lifelong race. Every decision you make today sets the tone for tomorrow. Every habit you form now shapes your identity. Every standard you refuse to compromise builds resilience. High standards protect you from distraction. High standards protect you from complacency. High standards protect you from quitting. Motivation will fade. Discipline must remain. Because life will test you. Opportunities will be delayed. Challenges will appear. Only those with unshakable standards continue. Only those with relentless standards rise above. Remember, proving them wrong is not about proving them wrong in their eyes. It's about proving it in your own life. Raise your standards. Demand more of yourself. Invest in your growth. Become the person who cannot be stopped. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is the standards you accept. When you raise your standards, you attract better opportunities. You gain more respect. You build confidence that cannot be shaken. And when you achieve what they thought impossible, you won't need to argue. Your life will do the talking. Raise your standards. Improve yourself daily. Refuse mediocrity. Honor your commitments. Push beyond comfort. Because the person who raises their standards becomes the person who proves everyone wrong. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Raise your standards, and suddenly you are unstoppable. We live in a world that loves noise. Everyone wants to tell their story. Everyone wants recognition. Everyone wants credit. But here's the truth. Talk is cheap. Results are priceless. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. If you truly want to prove them wrong, stop explaining. Stop arguing. Stop posting your intentions. Start doing. Because actions and consistent results speak louder than words ever could. Let me explain something simple. When you work quietly, you avoid distraction. When you work quietly, you preserve energy. When you work quietly, you focus on what matters most. Most people fail not because they lack skill, but because they talk too much and act too little. Don't fall into that trap. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Work in silence. Let your progress be the announcement. Let your results be the proof. The beauty of working quietly is that no one notices the small steps until suddenly the results appear. The consistent person reads when others scroll. The consistent person trains when others rest. The consistent person invests when others spend. It doesn't look flashy. It doesn't look immediate. But over time, habits compound. Skills sharpen. Opportunities arrive. The major key to your better future is you. And when those results show up, they are undeniable. The person who doubted you will have nothing to say. Your life becomes the argument. Your success becomes the statement. Your results become the proof. Let me be clear. Criticism will continue. Doubt will persist. People will talk. That's fine, because the loudest voices rarely produce results. The quietest workers rarely stop. Focus on what you can control. Focus on the actions that produce results. Focus on the work that builds your future. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Every hour spent improving quietly is an hour your competition cannot match. Every day spent disciplined quietly is a day closer to your breakthrough. Working in silence is not just about strategy. It's about character. It's about proving to yourself that you are committed, that you are patient, that you are stronger than excuses. The person who works quietly learns. Progress is not always visible. Recognition is not guaranteed. Growth is often unseen. But the payoff, it is undeniable. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. When you master the art of silent work, you become unstoppable. You build habits that no one can take away. You develop a mindset that no opinion can shake. Stop explaining. Stop justifying. Stop trying to prove it through words. Instead, work, build, grow, be consistent. Let your results speak for you, because the truth is simple. Those who talk too much rarely achieve much. Those who work quietly often achieve everything. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Work in silence. Produce results. And let your life show the world you were meant to succeed. If you want to prove them wrong, you must first believe. Not in what others say. Not in what the world thinks. Not in what seems possible today. You must believe in yourself. Success is predictable. It's not luck, and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Confidence is not something you find. It is something you build. It is earned through preparation, commitment, and consistent action. Most people wait to see results before they feel confident. They wait to succeed before they believe. They wait for approval before they act. That's the problem. You cannot wait for the world to give you permission. You cannot wait for results to justify your effort. Confidence must come first. Belief must come first. Faith in yourself must come first. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. When you act with confidence before results, You move differently. You make decisions differently. You handle challenges differently. And here's the secret. Others notice it. Unshakable confidence is not arrogance. It is preparation. It is knowledge. It is competence. Show up every day. Do the work that others avoid. Master your craft. Every action you take builds your inner strength. Every challenge you overcome reinforces your self-trust. Every small victory compounds into unshakable belief. Motivation will fade. Discipline must remain. Confidence is not a feeling. It is a habit. A result of doing the work when no one is watching. Those who doubt you will try to shake your confidence. They will question your decisions. They will try to plant seeds of fear. Let them. Confidence built on preparation is unshakable. Belief built on effort is unstoppable. You do not need to argue. You do not need to explain. You do not need their approval. The major key to your better future is you. You need only trust yourself. You need only honor your commitments. You need only keep moving forward. When your belief is strong, doubt loses its power. When your confidence is solid, criticism fades. When your faith in yourself is unbreakable, fear becomes fuel. Confidence compounds over time. The small actions you take daily build momentum. The consistent effort you put in strengthens your self-trust. At first, others may not see it. At first, results may not appear. At first, the journey feels invisible. But over time, belief creates results. Confidence generates opportunity. Faith in yourself produces breakthroughs. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. Believe before you see, and the world will eventually catch up to your vision. To prove them wrong, start within. Raise your standards. Work in silence. And above all, believe before you see. Confidence is not about showing off. It is about quiet certainty. It is the calm strength that comes from preparation. It is the inner voice that says, I may not be recognized yet. I may not have the results yet, but I am becoming unstoppable. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. When you believe first, act consistently, and honor your growth, you become harder to stop. You become undeniable. And one day, your life will prove them wrong. Proving them wrong is not a sprint. It is a marathon. It is not about one victory. It is about the thousands of small, disciplined actions that compound over time. Success is predictable. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Persistence is the secret weapon of those who ultimately succeed. It is the quiet, relentless force that separates dreamers from achievers. You will face setbacks. You will face rejection. You will face moments when quitting seems easier than continuing. That is life's way of testing your commitment. Every person who ever achieved greatness has faced this. Every one of them has doubters. Every one of them has had days where results were invisible. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. Persistence is what allows you to endure. When results are delayed, when obstacles appear, and when criticism surrounds you, here's the truth. Motivation will fail. Excitement will fade. Energy will wane. But persistence keeps moving when feelings do not align with your goals. Persistence keeps building when no one is watching. Persistence keeps showing up when everything inside you wants to quit. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. This is the difference between those who start and those who finish. Those who complain and those who conquer. Those who dream and those who deliver. Consistency over time produces results that surprise even yourself. To win through persistence, you must commit to 3 principles. 1. Commit daily, every day. Make progress. Small steps accumulate. Tiny improvements compound. 2. Ignore short-term setbacks. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the process. Learn, adapt, move forward. 3. Trust the process. Most results are invisible at first. The seeds you plant today will bloom tomorrow, but only if you remain consistent. The major key to your better future is you. Those who quit early may never understand how close they were. Those who persist quietly, faithfully, and steadily will one day look back and realize they achieved the impossible. Persistence requires patience. It requires understanding that results are often delayed. You may feel frustrated. You may feel unseen. You may wonder if it's worth it. But the compounding power of persistence works silently. It builds resilience, strength, and character that cannot be rushed. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines, practiced every day. Every action, every choice, every hour of effort is an investment in your eventual triumph. Even when it seems invisible, even when it feels slow, your consistency is producing results that will manifest at the perfect time. Persistence is fueled by vision. You must know why you started. You must keep the image of your future self alive in your mind. You must remind yourself daily of the person you are becoming. Doubt and criticism will still come. Fear will still knock. Obstacles will still appear. But the person who persists does not allow temporary setbacks to dictate long-term outcomes. Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better. You keep moving. You keep improving. You keep showing up, because that is how results are earned. That is how legacies are built. That is how lives are transformed. Proving them wrong is not about proving them wrong once. It's about proving them wrong every single day. Stay consistent. Keep improving. Act in silence. Believe before you see. Endure when it feels hard. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is the standards you accept and the persistence you maintain. When you stay the course, your discipline compounds, your effort accumulates, and your results become undeniable. They may have doubted you. They may have laughed. They may have said it was impossible. And yet, you kept going. You refused to quit. You proved them wrong. Because persistence is power. Persistence is strength. Persistence is the secret weapon of those who succeed. Success is predictable. It's not luck and it's not magic. It's hard work and discipline. Stay the course. Keep moving forward. Keep grinding. And one day, they won't just see your success. They'll feel it, and it will be undeniable. You win through persistence. You win through discipline. You win because you refuse to stop. Remember this. You don't need their approval. You don't need their recognition. You don't need anyone to believe in you except yourself. Focus on your growth. Honor your commitments. Persist when it's hard. Work when no one is watching. And one day, your results will speak louder than their doubt ever could. Prove them wrong. Not for them, for the person you are becoming.